Brush your teeth with this.
You know, we could take the makeup off. I'll bet you we could take the makeup off and it wouldn't make any difference.
You're crazy. When you take the makeup off, you're nuts.
Mellifluous.
What about the Alice in Chains action figures?
Yeah, I've been making some of me for the chicks.
Just a taste of what's going to happen to the rest of your stinking planet. Your civilization is obsolete, my man.
Gee, we could take off the makeup. I mean, basically, when we started as a band. We started to play rock and roll, and that's what we could do.
Without the makeup, I think you're nuts.
I think that's good.
Playing what a short tree anyway!
Verisimilitude.
Ricky, quick.
Will you try to take my tunnels?
Let me see your cigarette lighter.
All right, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
Welcome back to Somewhere in Time Podcast. SomewhereInTimePodcast.com is where you go to find us online.
And you hit the like and subscribe buttons.
That's right.
No, you smash them.
Well, wait. Oh, no.
Yes.
You got to go to YouTube to do
You go to YouTube, but you can go... Actually, if you go to youtube.com/somewhereintime podcast, you can get to it straight from there if you wanted to. And yeah, please do that because we need more subscribers on that page. Some cool stuff up there. Not just podcasts, but there's some cool cover stuff too that we've done. So check it out. We're back. We got more 1992 stuff. So remember a few episodes ago, we did an episode about Skinny Puppy. And I said, I fucking hate this album. This is payback for Keith.
Fuckers.
Make it go through that album.
We're getting punitive now.
Son of a bitch.
Say, well, if we're talking about Skinny Puppy,
damages.
we're going to go talk about Stone Temple Pilots. So we're talking about Core by Stone Temple Pilots. Also continuing our debut album run here, right? Because we just talked about two debut albums in the last episode. So, yeah. So before we get going, I'll do some introductions here. I'm Eric. We've got Tim here.
Yes, I'm here.
Keith is here.
I am also here.
And Joe is here.
I'm right there with you guys.
Yeah, we're all in the same room, just hanging out. So Core is the album. We'll play a little bit of this song.
Never heard this song before.
Never, ever.
Never.
Keith may not have actually heard this.
No, I've heard. I mean, that's the whole thing. Let's get into that.
Okay. Well, we'll get into that song a little bit more in a minute, but this band is obviously Scott Weiland on lead vocals, Dean DeLeo on guitar, and Robert DeLeo on bass, the DeLeo brothers, Eric Kretz on drums. Produced by Brendan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Who?
Sounds
familiar.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam fame.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it sounds familiar.
Yeah, I wonder how, why they'd get him to produce this album. Maybe.
Well, let's talk about the production since we're already on that topic. It sounds good. I think the snare's a little too loud in the mix for me.
Yeah.
It's got a heavy metal sounding bass drum, which is kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's very snappy, Pantera snappy. That was also kind of weird about this album. I like it actually, but it's kind of weird.
It's probably their, as far as other guitar wise, might be the heaviest guitar tone they've used. Because their other albums, the guitar tone is Tiny Music guitar tone is just weird on that album. It sounds like it's almost like he's got the wah just back. It's this really weird tone on the guitar. And I don't know their bass. I love Robert Leo as a bass player, but I think his bass tone could be better. It's kind of muddy.
It changes. It sounds better on some songs than others.
It does. Yeah, you're right. Like the acoustic stuff, I think it sounds good. Like the slower songs, I think it sounds good.
There are some songs like I would say, what is it? "Wet My Bed." They, you know, there's an effect that's kind of it seems as though used on the entire, you know, performance being played, where it just kind of hollows it out, kind of makes it sound like it's kind of more or less kind of in a tunnel of some sort or a bathroom, which I actually didn't, you know, mind. It kind of gave a difference to some of the songs and how I heard them as compared to the rest of the album. So I felt like there was a little bit of a range in the production of how they were kind of going about what they wanted things to sound like.
I think Sin, Naked Sunday, and Cracker Man, I think the bass sounds better for some reason on those songs.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wicked Garden, I think it sounds pretty good too. I mean, it's not like it sounds bad elsewhere. I just think it sounds different.
Yeah.
I like it better on those songs in particular. But yeah,
I mean, overall,
it doesn't. I don't feel like it really sounds like how they're gonna sound in the future.
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
true.
like they haven't
That's
really,
true.
like a lot of bands on their first albums, they haven't figured out the way they want to sound. The producers kind of, you know, but they're just figuring out their sound, man.
Yeah, and especially vocally. Like I feel like Scott Weiland just improved as a vocalist.
Yeah.
Overall, this album he sounds good. It's just, I think he sounds better on Purple.
The whole problem with this album, going back to it, was knowing Purple was the next album.
Yep.
And it blows this one away.
It really does.
That and the God, did you skip some of these songs? Because like
I've never listened to the whole number 12, Where the River Goes, to the finish.
Really?
I mean, I probably have at some point, but I was like, come on, man.
No, I thought that wasn't my only issue. Was the songs I've heard some of them so many times. It was like this. I'm not going to learn anything else about this song, having heard it the 14,000th time. So, yeah, I mean,
Plush is the sex type thing. Like I think Creep is still a good song. I actually like that song
too, but it's longer than it needs to be.
By a lot.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll get to it when we talk about the songs.
We'll get to the track.
It's You Dead and Bloated, or do you want to? Oh, the album cover. Nothing special.
Well, I've got some notes on this album too.
It's kind of generic looking, I think.
Yeah, it is. It almost looks like a Bush album cover. I think there's a Bush album cover.
Does.
There might be one that looks exactly like that.
Very 1992 rock album cover.
Yep.
That's true.
I believe it would be a 1992 alternative cover.
So, I mean, this band, and Keith has already said it, but they were really just, people picked on them because they just compared them to Pearl Jam and Nirvana. Like they were basically saying they're just a Pearl Jam ripoff. And I guess that's because of Scott Weiland's vocal performance, but like, I don't know, to me, he doesn't, I guess there's that, you know, the Jarl every now and then, but
he does the Jarl.
I don't know. I don't think he sounds like Eddie Vedder.
Isn't that like a...
Oh, I mean, Eddie Vedder and him are both Southern California, so...
Yeah.
You know the Jarl, Joe.
The Jarl, that's like isn't that like a king for the Vikings or something?
No, it's that vocal style that Eddie Vedder sort of invented, and he does it very well, but a lot of bands came along after him and, tried to do it, and most of them failed. It's just I
think Creed is a better example.
Stabbed. Yeah.
That's a good example of doing
totally
it very badly.
Was just mimicking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, I'm with Eric. I don't think Scott Weiland really is a clone or anything like that. I don't. I mean, I get the comparison, but I don't think it's drastic. I don't think it's like. I mean, people thought STP were from Seattle, which is like.
Yeah, I know.
No, from what, San Diego.
San Diego, it's it's close to Seattle. They're both on the West Coast.
Are they San Diego? I thought they were.
They're San Diego.
Okay.
Well, they got a lot of. I mean, so Rolling Stone named them the worst band of the year in 1992.
That sounds like Rolling Stone.
Yeah. Which is ridiculous.
They like to say ridiculous
Rolling Stone.
things.
They're so stupid. They're annoying every time. God, they're annoying.
But I found out some interesting things about this band and their members when I was doing research for this one. Like, I didn't know. So apparently Scott Weiland was a big time jock in high school.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I didn't either.
He played a bunch of sports, and that's, I don't remember how they got in contact with him. But I think so. What I remember, they had a guitar player. It was him, some guitar player, and I think Robert DeLeo was in the band and Weiland, and then the guitar player quit, and Robert DeLeo was like, "Well, my brother plays guitar," and he was, I think at the time he was already almost in his 30s, in 90.
Oh wow,
like 28 or something like that. So pretty old for getting into to start a rock band.
Yeah.
He does look kind of old. Look at him now. So, but yeah, it's interesting. I had no idea. I had no idea Scott Weiland was a jock, and
I remember reading interviews about, like pretty much Sex Type Thing was the first single off of this. And that's, for me, that's another thing. Like, I was watching, Headbangers Ball every weekend, metal was my way of life. Saw that video first. It's the first, introduction I had to the band. And I thought, all right, I like what I'm hearing here. This is a band I got to keep my eye out on. I mean, this is solid. I could get into this. All right. And then thank God I didn't, because then I think it was Plush the next one. It was either Plush or Creep.
I think it was Plush, because maybe it was Creep. I think it was Plush. I'm pretty sure it was Plush, because I think we got the album after.
Plush,
I think
Sex Type Thing, Plush, Wicked Garden, then Creep.
Yeah, because we got the album after Sex Type Thing, and I said, I think Plush was my favorite song at the time, and I was like, that should be the next single.
2 months later, please stop.
Why was that the next single? Oh,
but yeah, that's the one thing. Like I really dug Sex Type Thing, and then Plush came out, and I'm like, God, that is garbage, and I did not buy the album, and have tried to avoid this band as much as possible.
You're welcome.
But hey, let's get more into the tracks. This is, I'll be honest, like, just like Rage Against
the tracks.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. Listening to the last time we did one of their albums, I was just like, all right, come on, hate it. All right, I hate this band. I hate Scott Weiland.
Speaking ill of the dead, man.
Oh God, yeah, sorry. One way or another, there are some tracks on here, and that's one of the things. Like we started with Dead and Buried. Like seriously, I love how that tune starts. I love how that's the title. First track on the album. It's a fucking it's.
You know how he's getting that sound in the beginning, right?
I do.
Probably by
I do,
abusing his girlfriend.
What?
The whole point of where I was going when I started this is like, yes, people that knew him in high school ended up, after Sex Type Thing came out, like, saying that this, a-hole, I don't know if it was a jock or whatever, but, was totally about, abusing and taking advantage of women back in the day, when in fact, the song's supposed to be, against that type of conduct.
I didn't know that, but I mean, I knew the song was about anti.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, but that's the whole thing. Like, the song is supposed to,
Well, he's singing as a character.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's all. Like, that's the whole thing.
Like,
but I remember reading interviews where people.
I can see where people are too stupid to pick up on that.
Trying to advocate for this type of action, and flat out, afterwards, he's just like, no, I'm a different person. A lot of people are coming out of criticizing the way I was as a human being, and I'm sorry, I'm not that person. I've grown.
Those are the same people that think "Rape Me" by Nirvana is actually about pro rape.
Yeah.
So.
The same people who think that, who just found out that Rage Against the Machine.
Exactly. Ding, ding, ding! I believe we have a winner.
To Dead and Bloated.
What? Yeah, Dead and Bloated. Go ahead, Jim.
That intro, unless I'm mistaken, I think we know. He's singing into guitar pickups.
Yes, correct.
So he's holding that right in front of his face and screaming that.
Yep.
And gives it that.
Yeah, I swear to God, I saw a video of that on like Instagram or something. I tried to find that, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it on MTV or something like that a long time ago. It's like, oh, that's a cool idea.
Yeah, I didn't know that until recently.
Really?
I didn't know that until recently. Yeah, I thought it was like a megaphone or something. That's just assumed, but no, it's a good song. I
don't think it should be the opener. Actually,
really?
But
really?
I think it's a good opener.
I think it's fine. Yeah.
I think Cracker Man would have been a better one. A little more upbeat. I think it's a better second or third, but that's nitpicking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, that's the one thing when you think about this album. Let's face it, there's a lot of fluctuation in what they're doing, track to track across, from start to finish. I mean, that's as much as I would say, like this Insect Type Thing are definitely heavier songs. They've definitely got a metal influence and touch to them that you definitely don't hear in everything else on the album, which is why I don't like a lot of
One of the things that they said they were trying to do with this album was to make a complete album that was like one you listen to start to finish, like a kind of a throwback to like Led Zeppelin albums.
I did when we first got it.
Well,
like when
you thought so?
Came out. I liked the whole thing when it first came out in '92, but
except
I can't
Wet My
listen
Bed.
to the.
You can skip Wet My Bed.
Well, yeah,
please.
but I mean, for the most part, I'd put it in and play the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, no. That's not their fault. It's just the fault of
you've grown
popularity. Well, probably
You're not the same person you were back then.
They had better albums after this that made it harder to go back to this one.
It's just the overplayed aspect. I mean, good Lord, these songs. Some of these songs I've heard so many times. So
yeah, I know, and I think that's like we'll get to grades later, but it was hard to grade this one because of that.
It is. It's difficult.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Well, we've talked about this one already a little bit, the Sex Type Thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not about raping and womanizing.
It's a Danzig ripoff, right?
I was going to say, this is the one that Danzig was mad about this.
It's a Danzig ripoff that was a ripoff of a Led Zeppelin song.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the best part.
Yeah.
I mean, that's heavy.
Yeah, I love the use of the harmonics too.
Yeah.
We also covered this song in Mr. Fister, so that's another reason why.
Oh, you've heard
God, I've heard this song
even
so
more. Yeah.
Yeah, I played this song. I've heard this song.
Of course I forgot.
Yeah.
Now I remember.
The Danzig thing was when Eric met Danzig, and someone said, "Hey, I heard Scott Weiland was here," and Danzig says, "I hope he is. I'll kick his fucking ass for stealing our song."
Yeah.
I was like, okay, calm down, Glenn Danzig.
Are you going to play that one? Or no?
Do I need to? I guess
I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it Snakes of Christ?
Yeah,
Twisted Kings.
It's Snakes. It's isn't it?
Well,
is it
Snakes of Christ is. I think it sounds more like that than.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Snakes of Christ.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, but then play In My Time of Dying.
You're gonna go down this rabbit hole.
I feel like we've covered this before.
Yeah,
we have.
Yeah, we have.
But we've been waiting for this moment. This is the culmination.
It is. The trifecta.
That's Twisted Cane, really.
Yeah, that is Twisted Cane. Okay,
Yeah,
well.
Now that we've cleared that up.
And
Yeah, I mean,
proven. We've definitely proven Stone Temple Pilots are just a ripoff.
Are you drinking hot sauce? What is that?
Yes, it's hot sauce.
Drinking
Bitters.
hot sauce.
Bitters. He's just drinking bitters.
Gross.
Put that in my club soda, motherfucker.
Really? That's good?
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah. That's whenever I'm not drinking beer, I normally.
How much do you put in there?
I splash a bit, more than a couple drops, but
Okay.
it just gives gives your club soda a little taste of liquor
orange
flavored
bitters or is it?
no, this is just aromatics. Normally I've got some chocolate bitters right here, which I really don't like. I'm trying to get rid of them because this is Woodford Reserve. And
you know what you could do? You could put it in the trash and you'd be rid of it.
Throw money away.
Yeah, it's expensive shit. So
you don't like it.
Yeah, one way or another. Yes, that's whenever we're recording to an extent up into a point, I am normally drinking club soda with bitters.
See, I thought you'd want to do Stone Temple Pilots last for when you were drinking. So
no.
Really.
I mean, let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and say this. Like, I went into this with just like fuck this, you goddamn assholes. I love Skinny Puppy, you pieces of shit. and I yes, I think, my overall grade is going to show how I feel. But there's a lot that ended up going on here that I definitely didn't mind. And in a little, to an extent, I'd say the first two tracks, solid. I really did enjoy both of those. Then we get into fucking Wicked Garden.
Well, we're in Wicked Garden.
Does anything tickle your taint from this album? That's what we want to know. Probably not.
Actually, I really dug No Memory. I thought that, that was like a nice medley ballad. And
Speaking of
really,
Ghost.
Goes into, kind of a solid groove song and Sin.
Yeah.
I just really think that Sin is, it's a 6-minute song that should have been, 2 or 3. It's really just won't freaking end, and I don't like. I feel like it's repetitive. It's like what they did is cool the first time they did it, and they didn't need to keep doing it.
So you don't want to talk about Wicked Garden at all?
No.
We'll play a little bit.
I got tired of it when it was on the radio all the time, but
it's
going back, I didn't mind it so much anymore.
I forgot this was a radio song too.
Oh yeah.
Hear the sleigh bells?
I should have mentioned before in Six Deck Thing, but he does it here a little bit too. I think the drummer, I think some of his kick drum beats are a little bit the first thing he thought of and just ran with it. He does that a lot.
Some of the drums on this album are just like
generic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do something different.
True. Yeah.
I mean, he's a good drummer too, so it's
just not very creative on a lot of the. Especially, it's mostly the kick drum stuff that I don't like that he does.
No, he's got some really good snare work on this album.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to it later.
But that kick drum is very prominent in the mix too, so it's you're not going to miss it.
But on Six Deck Thing, like it's just the generic. Like I picked up my sticks and this is just what I'm going to rock out to.
Boom bash, boom bash. Yeah. Wicked Garden has some cool slide guitar stuff on it too. That. And there's actually
Again, My Time of Dying.
We were just talking about that. And I think there's 3 guitar parts going on in this song, actually, if you listen closely. I like this song a lot, actually. It's one of my favorites on the album. I know it's overplayed a little bit, but I dug it.
Well, not anymore.
It is if you have Sirius XM.
I don't have that
and you put it on lithium, and you'll hear this song about 3 times a day.
God, really? Come on,
it's
man.
Constant, yeah. They play it all the time.
Stop playing hits on that fucking thing.
It's that's true. You pay for the thing. Why?
It should all be deep cuts. Everything.
No one's looking to sell me this album anymore. So just play whatever you want.
Yeah,
it's weird. Anyway,
this song has that
oh yeah.
That's the one. All right, well, let's get back to Scott's vocals because that's the one thing. Like, maybe music is totally fine, but I mean, one, he seems to have a southern accent a little bit, and it's like, you're from San Diego.
Southern.
It's like,
southern.
I don't know where that comes from, but one way or another. And I just, there's a certain whine to him,
Yeah, it's a little affected on this album.
Yeah.
And
well, that's what I was saying earlier. I think his vocals improved on later albums. I think
it's probably a bit of a crutch.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't have that.
But I relate that more to like I think his deeper register stuff is more like Jim Morrison than Eddie Vedder. Like I don't think it's I don't know. I didn't hear Eddie Vedder in his vocal performance too much. Not as much as like Scott Stapp, for example.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, there's a little bit, but yeah, it's not drastic or anything.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Like people were, they're just Pearl Jam wannabes. What? I don't get the comparison. They're different bands completely.
They don't even look the same.
No Memory. We were just talking about that a second ago. But that
this goes nicely into the next one.
It does.
It does. And I'd say, as a kind of, a ballad-y type instrumental.
I think I texted Eric about this only, but it reminded me of a Ghost little interlude.
Me too, actually. Yeah.
Fretless bass too. Was kind of cool.
It made me think Testament, but like, let's face it,
Fretless bass like Pearl Jam.
Everything Testament did like this was like so much better than this.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. It's like I don't know. This could be like on a thrash album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could actually. Yeah, it does. It is kind of a Testament type vibe.
Yeah.
It's in 6/8 or 3/4.
Like you're waiting for the heavy to kick in.
Waiting for Alex Skolnick to
start ringing.
Sweet Arpeggios coming up here in a second.
Yeah, that's right.
Fretless bass.
This sounds like Alice in Chains.
Big time.
That's for sure. Yeah.
It's Love Hate Love, isn't it?
Facelift. Huh?
Yeah.
I think it's Love Hate Love, right?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
And it changes completely.
Bass sounds really good there.
Well, there's a moment in this song where I was like, okay, this is Zeppelin. This is totally Zeppelin.
Oh yeah, there is a part. You're right.
Like, oh my
they're
God,
almost
what?
totally, and I don't think they're even trying to hide it. I think they're like, do a Zeppelin thing here. Yeah.
Right into.
I mean, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
I'm sure if I dug hard enough, I could find the actual Zeppelin song that it's ripping.
Yeah.
Which one of the 5 of them are they?
There's a song where they do exactly that. There's a Zeppelin song.
All right.
What is it?
Maybe that one about having sex.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's on the tip of my tongue. There's
Yeah,
a
I
song
know.
that I'm thinking of, but I can't place it right now. Oh well. I'm sure I'll think of it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think they might like Led Zeppelin,
Maybe.
considering they're on one of those tribute albums. They do.
Mm-hmm.
They did. Was it Dire Maker? They did.
It's probably the song that has that.
Probably.
The thing they
I
stole.
was thinking it was
No, that was Sheryl Crow that did that. What
Dancing
did they do?
Days, maybe.
Yeah, it was Dancing
You're right.
Days.
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe that is the song with that thing.
They did it on their.
I think that's the song I was thinking of.
It might be that song.
Yeah, it might be.
That'd be hilarious.
It would be hilarious. Here's the song we ripped off.
Yeah, now we're going to cover it.
Yeah. They're just admitting it. Okay.
Yeah.
We know. We'll just cover it. for you guys.
Yeah.
That's what 6? That's a 6-minute song. Probably
Yeah.
it doesn't need to be so long. Like
That's what Keith was saying earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the better songs, though. I think.
Yeah, they just needed to edit this a little bit better. Curate those songs.
Yes.
I think the next song as well is also just I dig it. It's like, all right, this is different, and it just it occupies too much space.
It's only 3 minutes 50 seconds.
It should be 2 minutes.
Scott Weiland said this song is about organized religion, about how he said about people who tell others what to do and what to believe. They switch off people's minds and control the masses. It gives me the feeling of isolation when I think about it. Organized religion does not view everyone as equals. That was a quote from.
It's deep, man.
Play a little of this song. It's got a cool bass line at the beginning. I just wish the bass sounded better. It's kind of
Married. Yeah.
Because it's a really cool bass line, but you can't hear what it's like. I want to hear what he's doing.
He sounds like he's flubbing it. He is.
Right. Yeah. It almost sounds like you could do like slap bass there too, a little bit.
I like the sound of it there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Good for you.
Okay. Fuck off.
Well, it sucks.
Well, I'm not going to argue with him.
I wouldn't.
I do like the chorus a lot in this song.
Yeah.
These are some deep lyrics, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know. I dig that song. It's a good one.
Yeah, it's cool. It's good.
It's cool. All right. Next one is Creep.
Here we go.
Never heard this one before.
Oh, God.
So there's actually, we were talking earlier, Tim, about, you were saying there's a different version of Plush. I was thinking of this song. There's a different
I think
version.
that might be, yeah, that's probably what I was thinking of too.
Yeah, there's a different version of Creep. Not the lyrics, the vocals are different in the second verse. And it's way better.
I don't think they should have done either any chorus the first time through or like have the chorus. I think that there's too much chorus in this song. It would have built it up better if they delayed it.
And the chorus is dull.
I like this song. I still like this song a lot.
So it's a 2017 version.
Yeah.
When did he die? Was he dead by then?
Well, but I know that. So yeah, he died a few years ago.
Yeah.
I don't
Before
know
that, right?
I think it was. Yeah, the version, it says 2017, but I know this version came out like a year later because I remember hearing it on the radio.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember hearing going, where'd this come from? Because it's better.
Much better.
It's much better.
Yeah.
He died in 2015.
Okay.
I'll play from the beginning. Actually, this is one of the examples of where I think the drummer does a really good job. The snare stuff is really cool.
Yeah.
Like the different rolls he's doing.
Yeah.
And the snare's not super overpowering on this either.
Like that thing, like.
Yeah.
It sounds not that difficult, but I think it's like some of those
ghost notes
and those little snare rolls.
Yeah.
It's an acoustic bass too, I think.
So let me get to. I'm gonna go to the second verse here because I want to play compare the two. I'm going to play the other version, which is better.
Start a fire. Everybody run. Bobby's got a gun. Think you're kind of neat. Then she tells me I'm a creep. Friends don't mean a thing. Guess I'll leave it up to me.
way better.
Yeah.
Was that from the Unplugged?
I don't think so.
Doesn't he
Maybe
sing like that on that one?
He does.
I'm sure he does. Yeah.
But I just like even the drums change there. Like
Yeah.
the build up with the drums and then he's riding the crash. It's just better overall.
Yeah, it's better.
So glad they did that. Yeah, I think that they performed it that way from then on.
I think so too.
It seems like they re-recorded it like a year later or something, and like, this is better. Let's just do that.
Yep, that's it forever.
But yeah, I mean, songs overplayed, but of
It
the
is.
overplayed songs, it's one of my more favorite ones.
Yeah, I agree. That's probably where a lot of the Pearl Jam comparisons came from too. Is that song?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And Plush.
Yeah.
And
And,
Wicked
yeah.
Garden.
This doesn't sound like Pearl Jam to me.
No.
Well, I mean, it's slow. You know, it's kind of ballady-esque, but it's not. You know, it's
Maybe the
ballady
end
like
of
an
Plush
alternative
makes
song
sense.
instead of ballady like a metal song.
Piece of Pie?
Piece of Pie.
Piece of Pie.
Heavy opening riff. This is one of the so-so ones for me. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's one. This is like more of a 90s rock song than anything else. I like the guitar solo in it, though.
Oh, that's funny. I think I did make a note about the guitar solos on this album where it wasn't. I feel like as a guitar player, another example of someone who got better with each album. Like, I don't feel like the guitar solos on this album were anything special.
One comment
It's
I
not really
have on
good
the album
solo
is the
guy.
fact that, you know, pretty much the talent of the talent of these guys, it's definitely not. I'm not hearing them, you know, wowing me with you know what they're doing anywhere on here. So
I texted you guys about this, but I do highly recommend their last two albums, their most recent albums. I think Perdita might be my third favorite, maybe my second favorite Stone Temple Pilots album, and it's pretty much an all acoustic album, which is crazy. But it's musically, I think it's like Keith, you were just saying, like they're not doing anything special. I think this showcases their music abilities really well. It's a different singer, obviously. I think his name is his last name is Gut, something Gut. I can't remember the singer's name. Gut.
I'm old. You
Yeah.
shower curtain fella?
Oh, I gotta find it now. It's like Jeff Gut. That's his name. He's good. He sounds like Weiland a little bit, but
Well, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
You would want him to, a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I
Wouldn't
recommend
like
those
Blaze
last two
Bailey.
albums. Oh God.
God.
No, nothing like that.
Do you want to play some of the solo?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
It's like Slash.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a metal freaking solo. It's just like, all right, I'm finally hearing a little bit more metal with this. But again, yeah, mediocre tune overall.
Yeah. Not the best. We get to Plush now. Ooh,
And the
There it
last
is.
of the overplay.
man. This is the one I did skip. I mean, I listened to it when, once, but I listened to some a few times recently. And
Do you remember when we were at that, I don't know if it was a party or whatever it was, like in Alexandria? I think it was Seth's friends. Again, Seth Lake's gig mentioned here, right?
yeah.
Remember, they wanted us to, all we knew were metal. They had some instruments, and we got up there. I think we played Plush over and over.
Oh my God.
Do you remember this? And finally the police came and said, "Shut up."
Oh my gosh, I don't remember.
What year was
somebody?
this?
I don't know, 93 or 4 probably, 93 probably. You don't remember that, huh? We just kept. I think we played
It was
like
all the
3 times
drugs.
in a row,
It was all, you know.
because it was only like
You were too
it was
drunk.
the only non-metal thing we could play for these people who didn't like metal, and yeah.
Did we know the whole thing? I don't remember this at all.
I don't know if somebody was singing it or none of us were singing it, but all I remember is we just played it over and over. And somebody told Seth they said something mean. Not that they were trying to be mean. All they fucking know is metal songs. All you fucking know is alternative songs. Like
there was some party we went to where we were playing I don't remember us playing STP stuff. We were playing Metallica stuff.
We played this for sure, and that was the only thing anyone liked.
And now it sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't know.
That same crowd would now be like, "Oh man, Metallica!"
Yeah, that's right.
I think
Play Master of Puppets. This song was great.
Yeah, right. It was near.
Dude, I remember loving that when I was a kid.
Or maybe it was in Fairfax. I don't fucking know.
I'm the only party I remember in Fairfax was the one that we had on. We took the video where you were arm wrestling. What's his name?
Oh yeah, Fernando.
Was that in Fairfax?
Fernando.
I think that was.
Yeah, I guess it was. Yeah, it was.
Didn't you guys play Chris Lazo's house once?
Yeah.
Party? Yeah, I didn't know I was there for that.
Jeez.
So we played at least 2 parties in Fairfax.
Oh,
I don't know how I've blocked these from my memory, but yeah.
Yes.
When I know how I feel most of the time.
Do we play any Plush? I mean, Jesus Christ.
Play a little.
I think everyone can.
Okay, we got it.
We're good.
Yeah.
I do like the China. I like the that's cool.
Yeah.
The China thing he does. I mean, the song wasn't that bad when it first came out.
I love the song. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, holy fuck.
Yeah.
If you
killed
heard
it.
The lyrics are weird too.
Yeah. I mean, there's literally songs that should be retired just from the world.
Yes.
This is probably one of them.
Yeah. This
just put it in the vault.
Wings,
Like,
Band
you know
on the
what?
Run. And...
Sweet Child of Mine.
I mean, you can listen to it on your own, but as far as
like
the airwaves.
Yeah, just that's it. We're done now. That's it. We're finished. They should just have this is the last time.
It's
ever.
an executive order from the president.
I didn't even put Enter Sandman on that list, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Oh. But that didn't really get radio. I mean, it might get radio play kind of now on the other stuff.
It's like the only Metallica song that is always played. When people say Metallica, Enter Sandman.
You shook me all night long.
Oh God!
God, please no.
Well, you said a Sweet Child of Mine, but like Paradise City, were you up there?
Paradise City, either one.
Paradise City.
Yeah, maybe that. I mean, either one. Either way, I'm changing the channel.
You're right.
I'm like, God damn it, no, and that's enough. God,
rage, fucking rage.
That's what I do.
It's the worst of any of them. Band on the Run by Wings, man.
Yeah, that's another one.
I don't really hear that very often.
You need to listen to more classic rock
super
stations.
sounds of the 70s, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
My bed is, I don't know. That's the one I skipped.
That's
every
stupid.
single time.
Oh,
That was a bullshit
it's
thing.
like they're just. I'm sorry.
You know the story behind
kids,
it?
You're
Did you
not
read
that
the-
artistic.
Yeah, but did you
Stop
read the
acting
story?
like- No,
They were
I
waiting
did
for
not.
it. Was I think it was Weiland and Dean. Dean? Is Dean the guitar player?
Yes.
It was one of the DeLeos. They were waiting for the other guys to show up at the recording studio, and they just fucked around and did that. And at the end, Brendan O'Brien is at the end of the track. You hear him say, "So what's next?"
Oh.
So you're just killing time. Yeah, but it's stupid.
Yeah.
It's like we want to be the Doors here, but being goofy.
We don't really understand art because of how mental in the brain. Oh. Shut up, you
Cracker Man.
loser.
I think when I saw them, they opened with this. It's one of the few things I remember about them. Were you at that show? That festival?
Wait, I think they opened with it.
Yeah.
It's one of the few things I remember. Then you don't remember.
Which one was that?
Rolling Rock Festival?
Rolling Rock, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Deftones were there.
twice.
Incubus was there.
Yeah,
We saw them at
yeah.
Patriot Center also.
Stained.
Yeah, Stained.
Yeah, Patriot Center. That's right. Yeah, we were at that.
Yeah.
show. The guy dancing in front of us.
Oh my God.
Maybe that's
We
why I
always
thought this should
find-
open the album.
What, Joe?
Maybe that's why I thought this should open albums, because they opened.
Oh, maybe.
It could be, yeah.
It's a good opener.
Yeah.
got a better tempo.
It's similar to Sex Type Thing.
It's just faster.
It is, yeah. Drums are so fucking boring in this song, though.
Yeah.
God.
A little Lane Staley-ish there.
Yeah.
Is that the Jarl?
Yeah.
Second rate.
That's the megaphone.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
Wasn't one of my favorites on the album. It's okay.
I think I like it more because it's like the most upbeat, fastest song.
Yeah. The drums are so goddamn boring in the song. He's not doing anything.
Yeah.
He has one fill the whole song.
Makes you wonder if that's like a producer decision where they're like, just play it simple, man. Don't do anything crazy. Or if it's a drummer saying, nah, this is what I want to do. So who knows? Just reminds me when Craig LaCicero was telling us about Rick Rubin telling his drummer.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think it was like, the drummer's like, always wanted to do fills. And Rick Rubin's like, no fills. Just play it straight.
The guy that produced Lombardo.
Right.
Yeah, correct.
Maybe that's why.
You're not going to tell Lombardo to stop playing fills.
No.
Or maybe he did, and that's what came out.
Jesus. I don't know. South of Heaven, man. Jesus
I know.
Christ.
I know.
Yeah, we talked about that.
It's a little faster, Tim.
Yeah.
I said the end of this song is stupid. I don't remember why I said that. Let me see.
Let's find out.
Oh, that.
The stupid talking.
Yeah.
It's some sort of racist, like, cracker. I don't know. I have no idea what the song's about. So.
Here's the song that never ends coming up.
Where the river
I like
goes.
the song.
I like the song.
Yeah, I like it.
It is long.
It is, yeah. It's excessively long, that's true. 8.5 minutes is a lot.
Yeah.
For this band.
This has
sounds like Mother Love Bone.
Yeah. This is a very Seattle sounding song.
Yeah.
Yeah. It goes on. There is we talked about that drum fill that Tool does. He does that here. There's a double bass thing on this album.
Yeah, that's right.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, whoa, that's double bass.
Yeah.
You bought the pedal. You had to use it.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm sure guitar players get a pedal and they're like, I gotta use it. Gotta justify my $200.
So Joe, you said it just drags at the end, right?
Yeah, I would just get to like 4 or 5 minutes, but
It is, slower paced song. So
Yeah.
yeah. Did you guys listen to the Super Deluxe edition?
I did, yes.
I listened to some of it. It's fucking long though. It includes the MTV Unplugged thing. There's some other live stuff live at the Reading Festival.
There's a song called Only Dying, which was kind of cool.
Is this the 25th anniversary 3-disc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 4-disc edition? No, I didn't listen to this.
I mean, there's a lot to. It's overkill, really.
Hey, there's a festival that's on my birthday from '93.
Oh, there you go.
Featured on there.
It's 3 hours.
Actually, do you remember what we were doing that morning? On August 27th, 1993?
We were in a car crash.
I think we were. Walking along Route 50.
In your
Is that your
Volvo.
Volvo? Oh, yeah.
Taking Bird. What was that name of that road? Bird something?
Oh, Braddock Road.
Was it Braddock?
Road?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They've straightened that out if you ever go down that way now.
What idiots?
Considerably.
Let's go drive at 3 a.m. and turn our lights off every now and then, and just for fun.
See how good we are.
Yeah. Not very good, apparently.
Hey, to be fair, there was a whole patch cleared out where the cars had crashed there before.
Yep. Well, they didn't warn you very well.
Well, because the sign had fallen. The sign had broken. We noticed the next day. Nice. It was laying on the ground. The slow down sign.
Yeah.
That would have been helpful.
Yeah, it would have been.
I want to hear more about this crash because it's more interesting in this album.
We used to just drive around and listen to the radio. And we didn't have to
crash.
Sometimes you crash. Crash.
I remember Joe and I at the same time going, "Oh shit!"
I was in the back seat.
And
so.
the song.
Yeah, who was driving?
Joe.
I was.
Oh, Down in a Hole was the song on the radio.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And we landed in a hole. Yeah. We were down in a hole.
So
did not hurt.
So
we were fine.
You were driving your Jeep.
No, it's
Volvo. Driving a Volvo. When did
the yellow Volvo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It didn't even look that fucked up afterwards.
And this was '93, so this was no cell phones.
Right.
So what are we gonna? We walked like. God.
We had to guess which way to walk. Was it quicker to go back the one way? Probably would have been quicker to go the other way.
But I have no idea.
We walked out Route 50. It was still 4 lanes back then. It's 6 now, I think. Fucking tractor trailers.
Wait, time out. Braddock Road does not hit 50 ever.
I know.
What
it
are you
parallels it, though.
about?
We had to walk. We walked up Braddock Road and then we went up. I forget what the name of the street is now, but we walked up north to 50. I mean, it was like 2 hours we had to walk.
It was a long
Shirley Gate?
No, we're way out west. We're almost to Route 15.
Oh, okay. Oh, God. I mean...
And we found a hotel, I think, right? Is that what we found?
Yeah, we found a payphone, finally.
Yeah. And call your dad.
Yeah, call your dad. It's like 3 a.m, 4 a.m.
Good times.
Character building.
Yeah, on your birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right. We want to grade this up?
Okay.
God, this is tough.
Yeah, I know. Because we do this all the time where we're like, well, you think about what's next for this band. And it's like...
Mm-hmm.
That and the fact that, some of these songs...
Yeah, it is tough.
I'm going to go B-.
That's exactly what I have.
Me too. I'm gonna say B-.
I'm glad I went first this time.
Yeah, that was in my head, B-.
Yeah, me too. All right, Keith, come on. What do you got?
I mean, C- or D+. C-.
Nice.
There's enough in there that would. I hate the band.
Okay.
Definitely.
Why do you hate Scott Weiland so much?
When we get the purple, I'll be curious to hear what you think of that one.
I just hate jackass rock stars.
It's not
Yeah.
He was kind of that, but
he was. Yeah.
But I mean, hey, it happens. It happens to a lot of them.
Yep.
And yes, R.I.P.
I hate Eric Kretz. That's why I don't like this band. And I don't have a reason.
Stupid drummer who does one beat the whole time.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Cool.
All right.
Any cool stuff you guys are doing? Anything you want to talk about?
Well, one thing I did finish watching. I guess it's on Hulu, but I finished watching the Pistol series.
What is that? I don't know. I haven't heard of that.
Guys obviously aren't even. It's a the song. The show's called Pistol. It's a 6-part miniseries about the Sex Pistols. How they got created,
I did see that.
How they were formed.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely interesting. I think it probably definitely, it's a lot more PG rated than probably the truth behind some of the stuff they were getting involved in. You can't really escape what happens with Sid and Nancy. So, that's all in there. But it's definitely an interesting. The entire series is spawned from Jones's autobiography. Or I don't know. He didn't write it, but one way or another, it's all from their guitar player. Kind of his, it definitely shows him as when you think of the Sex Pistols, who do you think about? There's
Johnny
two
Rotten?
certain guys that you just can't not know, but this is definitely more from Jones's perspective, and it makes more sense, that kind of seeing how things started, considering neither of those two really famous guys were involved in it at the very beginning.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, sounds interesting.
Yeah,
I'd
watch it.
Yeah, I would definitely say if you're into and I'm, to be honest, I'll just go ahead and say it. I've never been that big of a Sex Pistols fan.
Yeah.
Sorry. One way or another, it's worth. Let's face it. It's only like 6 hours total.
Yeah. I like music documentaries, so I'll check it out.
I watched Spinal Tap again.
That's a
you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
No.
There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of fucking great lines in there.
Oh yeah,
one of the best movies ever.
Chock full.
Yeah.
And the sequel is supposed to be in the works.
Yeah.
That's
what they say.
2024. Yeah, we'll
Who's
see.
playing drums?
Doesn't matter.
Because they won't be alive much longer.
They're gonna have some famous drummers in there too.
Oh yeah.
You think Lars is gonna show up? Fuck you, Lars.
You never know.
They should do something with Metallica, the whole Black
They
Album
should.
thing. It'd be hilarious.
They should.
Yeah. Yeah, that was great when they brought that.
Oh, yeah.
I think it looks like death.
You can see yourself in it.
That was
Like
that
a
was
Black
the cool
Mirror.
thing I did. Yes, this week.
I finished a couple of series. Let's see. We watched a show, and there's going to be a season 2. They've already announced it. It's called Slow Horses. It's on Apple TV. It stars Gary Oldman. That's the main reason why I wanted to watch it, because I love Gary Oldman. He's kind of an asshole.
Nancy.
Yeah. He's kind of an asshole, but he's a funny asshole. And so it's like these MI5 agents and who are like, they kind of kicked to the curb in MI5, and they're this group of people that are like, okay, well, we're not quite the agents that we should be, but we still want to do our jobs, and they're led by this guy, who Gary Oldman plays. And they help solve a crime, basically. It's a basic crime story, but it's good. It's good. And then I just finished the last season of Barry, or the most recent season of Barry on HBO.
I have not yet finished
That show's fucking dark, man. It's good, but it's Bill Hader's great in it. I love him too, but this season's really dark.
He's a guy that I really thought sucked when he was on SNL, and everything he's done since made me, realize that I did not realize his true brilliance.
Yeah, he's talented. He's a super talented guy. And I saw Nope, the movie Nope, the new Jordan Peele movie.
Oh, good.
It's good.
See that.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Nope is an acronym.
Was it really?
Yeah. The title is an acronym, yes.
I didn't know that.
Not of planet Earth.
Oh.
Oh, spoiler. Thanks a lot, man. You ruined
You
it.
didn't watch the preview? I haven't even seen the movie and I know that.
I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, it's an alien movie, but
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
done
that was
well.
pretty
It's not
obvious.
like your typical alien movie. I'll just say that. It's done
Yeah,
well.
I would expect. Yeah.
I just thought because they say in the movie, they're like, nope. So I just assumed it was based on that. I didn't know it was an acronym.
Yeah.
But no, it was good. I actually never saw Us. I saw Get Out, but I never saw Us. Mostly because Tiff was freaked the fuck out by the concept. She's like, I'm not watching that movie.
Which one was that?
Us.
Yeah.
It's like doppelganger people that are they look exactly like.
Oh yeah, I did see
They
that.
come
That
in
was,
and
that was
the family's house or something like that.
that movie was fucked up.
You did see it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It was, definitely worthwhile. It's fucked up, you know. And it's,
Maybe I'll watch it on my own.
It was.
Yeah, it's definitely not as good as
No, it wasn't.
Get Out.
No, it was kind of predictable, honestly.
Yeah. Like after you see it, you're like, duh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was still good. But it was like,
wow.
Well, yeah.
What you kind of figured? Oh, it's probably that. Oh, yeah.
And then it was that. Yeah, but I mean, it's still good though. It's still good.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
I'll check it out.
It is fucked up though. Yeah.
I'll have to watch it by myself.
Yeah.
That's okay. There's plenty of stuff to watch by myself. Better Call Saul. I'm still in the middle of this season, so. And I'm watching that by myself because no one else in the house.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Zach does watch it, but he's a season behind, so he's not watching it with me right now. So, or they're not watching it with me.
Anyway. Yeah, when I watched that, we were watching it years ago, and we got away from it, and then never went back. So,
it's so good.
You should.
I know.
Yeah, you absolutely.
I loved it.
Should.
Yeah.
I just think it gets really better.
I would imagine it would kind of have to, just based on
How are you?
the fact.
How are you watching the current season? Do you have cable?
Yeah, I do.
Oh. Yeah.
I pay way too much for my TV services because I have cable and Netflix and Amazon and Hulu and Apple TV. And,
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. Well, I have the bundle. It's the Hulu, Disney Plus, ESPN Plus bundle, which is like $20 a month, which isn't bad at all, actually. So
we used to only have Disney, and now we have that. So.
Yeah.
If anybody's interested in Star Trek, watch Strange New Worlds. It's fantastic.
Okay.
It's so good. It's a prequel to the original series.
Oh, okay.
So it's Captain Pike. Yeah, it's so good. I'm shocked
I
how
have
good
who
it
the
is.
fuck Captain Pike is.
He was, I think, that's like a mentor to Kirk. Kirk's in it, but
sure.
I've only seen him,
of course.
I've only seen him like briefly for like 10 seconds. He's shown for like a snippet.
Is he like
at least so
kid?
far. He's young. He's probably like 19.
Okay.
He's like, hey, I'm Kirk, and then he's gone. But Spock's in it. Uhura's in it.
Oh, nice.
And they're young. It's really well done. Really
What
cool.
channel
Just
is that on?
classic.
Or
I
what?
think you have to have Paramount Plus.
I have that too.
Yeah, so it's really cool. It's that Star Trek vein of like just problem solving and creative ways to solve problems. It's just and good sci-fi.
I got that mostly because Beavis and Butthead, and I did watch the movie.
That was good.
Which was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And they're coming out with a new season, so
yeah,
I got to keep that too.
Yeah.
So many goddamn services I'm paying for. It's ridiculous.
I know.
Okay. Should we end this now?
Yeah.
All right.
Done.
Talking about creative next episode, so stay tuned. All right. For
stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Well, it's just gonna stop.
Never.
I guess you could have autoplay. If you're behind.
Well, stay tuned for the next one.
Nobody's listening at this point when we talk about our streaming service.
They talk about Paramount Plus. I tuned out.
I tuned out.
Turned into old men talking about shit.
Well, we're not talking about our ailments so much.
No, that's true.
At least not in this episode.
Yeah, we're recommending things that people may not have seen. I forgot about that Sex Pistols documentary. So let's check it out. All right. Well, for Joe and Keith and Tim, I'm Eric saying
Thank you. Good fucking night.
Sorry for the cursing. I tend to curse. I say stupid things.
Energy, aggression, power. To sum it up, it's a vulgar display of power.
Sometimes I think you drink just a little too much blood. I'm sorry, I'm going to be a Bloodaholics Anonymous.
Cutting it up big time. They are miserable slaves of Satan.
Some cunts recording this.